them in 14th place in the MLS Western Conference. David Critchley, the head coach of St. Louis City's MLS Next Pro team, will assume the caretaker coach role. Now moving over to some other MLS-related news, one of the league's best ever players has called it a career. Carlos Vela has retired. The Mexican playmaker made 72 appearances for Tri, playing in the 2010 and 2018 World Cups. On the club side of things, Vela's career began at Arsenal, but he started at Real Sociedad before coming to MLS and starring for LAFC. He scored an MLS record 34 goals to earn MVP honors back in 2019, helping LAFC win an MLS Cup and 2 Supporters' Shields. Jimmy, Carlos Vela, he really was a special player, but also a bit of an enigma at times in his career. How do you see him being remembered?
Depends on which team you're talking about, which lens you're watching through. From LAFC's perspective, and apparently he's going to be a club ambassador now, which is very good. I think nothing but positive, right? Help get that team to establish an identity, a way of playing, playing on the front foot, attacking football, right? I think that's
exciting.
Yeah, exciting brand of the game, and he's going to be associated with that here towards the end. When you look at Arsenal, Real Sociedad, I feel like maybe some wasted potential.
Even on the Mexican national team, too, towards the end, right?
Yeah, totally. There's been I don't want to say a hallmark, but there's been something following him throughout his career where extremely talented, but didn't love the game. And if he had loved the game, if he had been a student, if he kept pushing, we'd probably be talking about Carlos Vela in a different way.
Yeah. All right, let's continue on in our news. Let's move over to Europe and Serie A, where several top teams could be making coaching changes in the coming days. One of those teams is Roma, who have reportedly locked in on one of Italy's top managers as Claudio Ranieri's replacement. According to multiple reports, Roma has approached Gianpiero Gasperini to take over as their new manager. The approach comes amid reports that Gasperini could leave Atalanta. The 66-year-old Italian manager has spent 9 seasons at Atalanta, but is reportedly ready for a new challenge. And finally, in Spain, we have big news at FC Barcelona, which completed the signing of Lamine Yamal to a new contract. The Spanish teenage sensation has signed a new deal that'll run through the 2030-2031 season and could earn Lamine Yamal more than $45 million a year. Yamal helped Barcelona win La Liga and Copa del Rey, scoring 18 goals and providing 21 assists. Nico, what can Lamine Yamal do for an encore after the year that he just had with Barcelona? How do you follow up on that? What does he follow up with?
Keep on growing. Champions League eventually. The future is here. And 2031 seems like so far away. Take a guess how old Lamine Yamal is going to be in 2031.
I actually know this, 23.
23 years old. That's ridiculous.
Sorry to
And we're talking about this guy in a certain light, like next up in line to the throne of world football. And he's so young. It's a very deserved contract extension, very expected also. And he's going to be the face of Barcelona for years to come.
For a club that's struggling with resources, for a club that's struggling with finances, and look, I'm no Mike Grella when it comes to investments, but I do pretty well for myself with investments. You have to protect your biggest assets. This is Barcelona. He is Barcelona. Him, along with Pedri, along with Gavi, Fermin Lopez as well, they are the present, they are the future, and they are going to be the cornerstone for success at the club. But this generational talent right here, this guy is a genius, and I've said it over and over again. We may never see what we're seeing from a 17-year-old ever again, right? So it's a smart move from Barcelona,